Hello family, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. So today I'm just gonna make a very quick video, and obviously the video is about how do you wake up in the morning. What is the first thing that you do when you wake up in the morning? So I will just read a little passage with us in the book of John chapter 6 verse 26 to 27. And the Bible says, Jesus answered them and said, most assuredly I say to you, you seek me not because you saw the signs, but because you ate of the loaf and were filled. Do not labor for the food which perish, but for the food which endure to everlasting life, which the Son of Man will give you, because God the Father has set his seal on him. Yes, Father. Why do I ask this question? Is because most at times we tend to put God second. Tend to put God second in the sense that when we wake up in the morning, most at times he is not the center of our day. At times we wake up late, running late from work, and the next thing that we do is that we just jump off from bed and we get ready and leave the house without giving glory to the God who gave us the job that we're going to, without giving glory to the God who gave us the appointment that we are going to, without giving God the glory who gave us the grace to be awake in the morning. What does the Bible say? The Bible says that if you are longing for food, these things will perish. But when you long for God, what happened is that these things are unperishable. Look at what happened with Jesus when the apostle came to give him food. He said, listen, I have got food that does not perish. I am not against work. I am not against any entertainment program that you may be going for, but we always have to put God first in every situation that we do. When we wake up in the morning, we ought to give him the glory, because if we are awake, it's just by his grace. We are not awake because of our alarms. We're not awake because we are so perfect, because we're so good, but it's just because of the grace of God. I've always said to myself that, listen, when you have important things that are going on in your life, you are able to wake up in the middle of the night just probably to revise or to get prepared for that thing that is coming. But we never give God the place that he deserves in our lives. We never give him the place that he ought to have in our lives. He always comes second, our job first. Listen, the Bible says that the Bible encourages work, but your work should not take the place of God in your life. Your husband should not take the place of God in your life. Your friends should not take the place of God in your life, because God should always be the center of everything. Because without God, you would keep struggling with that situation. Without God, you will keep falling in that sin that you're struggling with, because it's only when you come in his presence and that you seek for him, that you're longing for him, that he tends to transform you, that he tends to make you a new person, that he tends to give you the ability to be able to withdraw from those things. Start your day with God. In the middle of the day, pray to God. When you're going to bed, even if it's just a prayer of few minutes, commit your night into the hands of God. Then so God, he will know that he is the center of your life. Never long for those things that perish. Never allow your work, never allow those food, those things that you touch with your hand that one day will go in front of God. God should always take the first place in your life. Listen, guys, it's always hard to do these things because we all struggle with this, putting God first. We all struggle because it's difficult. Given the world that we are living in, given the fact that we are in this world and things are just hectic, we have to run to our job site, we have to run to pick our kids, we have to run to settle that situation. But most of the time we tend not to put God first. Wake up in the morning with your knees on the floor, praising him for the bread of life, praising him for another opportunity to live. The Bible declares that he renew his faithfulness every single morning. How will you be able to know what God has said for the day if you don't come in his presence? Tiredness can carry you away if you are not careful. You will end up forgetting the most important things of your life just because of your work. You can get exhausted and easily forget about God. But he is sending me here today to remind to someone that wake up in the morning and put him first. God bless you abundantly, and see you next time in our next video. Love you guys.